Good morning, students. I am Nagamani, Chemistry JL, Naidupeta. Today the topic is p-block elements. What are the p-block elements? The differentiating electron enters into the p orbital are called as the p-block elements. So its general configuration is ns2 np 1 to 6. That is the general electronic configuration of the p-block elements. That means ns2 np1 to ns2 np2 ns2 np3 and ns2 np4 ns2 np5 and then ns2 np6. So that is the electronic configuration of each group. ns2 np1, it belongs to the 13th group. ns2 np2 14th group. This one is 15th group and this one is the 16th group. ns2 np5 is the 17th group. ns2 np6, it is the 18th group, is called, or it is also called as the zero group elements. So these are the main groups present in the p-block elements. So now we will discuss 15th group elements. We have already learned about the 13th group and 14th group in our previous year. So now we will go through the 15th, 16th, 17th and 18th. First of all, we will discuss the 15th group elements. So what are the 15th group elements? In 15th group, there are 5 elements are present. First one is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and then bismuth. So these are the main elements which are present in the 15th group: nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and then bismuth. So what are the main atomic numbers? Nitrogen, it is 7, phosphorus is 15, arsenic is 33, antimony it is 51 and bismuth it will be 83. So these are the important atomic numbers of these elements. So how we can calculate these atomic numbers? So that is a simple principle, that is add each element, the first element atomic number is 7. So next we will get the phosphorus atomic number. To get the phosphorus atomic number, we will add 8 to the nitrogen atomic number. That is 7 plus 8 equal to 15. So next one, another 18. And next we will add to the 18 and then 32. So 8, 18, 18, 32. That is the sequence to get the atomic numbers of the total group elements of any group. That is the main sequence: 8, 18, 18 and then 32. So that is the sequence. And now we will write the electronic configuration of the each element. So first one, nitrogen, it is the 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. And whereas phosphorus, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. Instead of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, we will write as a neon. It is the neon configuration. So neon, 3s2, 3p3. Whereas arsenic, it is after the neon, it is argon. So argon, 4s2, 4p3. And the next one is the antimony. The next element which is after the argon, it is krypton. Krypton, 3d, argon 3d10, 4s2, 4p3. So krypton, it is 4d10, 5s2, 5p3. And the next element is the xenon. Xenon, 4f14, 5d10, 6s2, 6p3. Next one, occurrence of the 15th group elements. Nitrogen generally occurs as 75% of 78% of nitrogen occurs as gas in the environment. And in plants and animals, nitrogen is present as proteins. And in the environment or in the earth crust, it can be occurred as the nitrates. The main nitrate salts are potassium nitrate, that is KNO3. It is called as chili saltpeter. And next one is the NaNO3, sodium nitrate. It is also called as the saltpeter or Indian saltpeter. Indian saltpeter. These are the main sources of the nitrogen. And the next element, that is phosphorus. Phosphorus can be occurred in phosphate rocks. It is occurred in the phosphate rocks. In animals and plants, phosphorus is the main constituent elements. That means in animals, phosphorus makes the phosphate, that is calcium phosphate, is the main ingredient of the bones. So in animals and plants, main constituent or the important particle of the important element is phosphorus. So next one is phosphorus occurs as the phosphoproteins in animals. Phosphoproteins in the animals. So these are the main sources of the phosphorus, and generally it is occurred as phosphate rock. What is phosphate rock? The main formula of phosphate rock is Ca3PO4 twice, that is in the form of calcium phosphate. That is the main form of the phosphate rock. So next one is this calcium phosphate or phosphate rock. It can be in different forms. It can be in a form of apatite. Main ore of phosphate rock is called as the apatite. What are those apatite? What is the main formula of apatite? Ca3PO4 twice CaX2. Ca3PO4 twice and CaX2. So whereas X is equal to, it may be fluorine or chlorine or OH group. So according to that X, that apatite can be named. That is, if Ca3PO4 twice CaF2, it is called as the fluorapatite. It is called as fluorapatite. If Ca3PO4 twice CaCl2, it is called as the chlorapatite. And next, Ca3PO4 twice CaOH twice, it is called as hydroxyapatite. So these are the main phosphate rocks and main phosphorus containing ores. So here the Ca3PO4 twice, it can be written as a trimer. That means Ca9PO4 taken 6 times. It is the trimer of the calcium phosphate. It may be written as Ca3PO4 twice, can also be written as the Ca9PO4 6 times. That is about the ores of the phosphorus. Next one, we come to the arsenic, antimony, and then bismuth. These are the traces of the elements which are present in sulfide ores. Almost all sulfide ores contains mainly arsenic and antimony. So bismuth it is a pure metal, so it can be occurred as the ores. So these are the main occurrence of the nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, and then bismuth. And the next one is the physical properties. What are the main physical properties? That means nitrogen occurs as gas, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, and then bismuth. The nitrogen occurs as the gas, whereas phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, and bismuth, these are all solids. Nitrogen is a gas and remaining elements all are solids. So in here the physical state, that is the physical state of the elements of 15th group elements. Next one is there is a gradual trend from non-metallic nature to the metallic nature. That means nitrogen and phosphorus are non-metals. These two are the non-metals. Arsenic and antimony, these are called as metalloids. That means they are having the both non-metallic as well as the metallic nature. Bismuth is a pure metal. Bismuth is the pure metal. So we can observe a gradual change from non-metals to the pure metals. That is the main trend which is easily shown in the 15th group. So that is about the physical property. And the next one, physical states of the 15th group elements. And the next one, we will go to the periodic properties. What are the main periodic properties? We have already known the periodic properties or the physical properties. Periodic properties are the physical properties of 15th group. So first one is atomic radius. Next one is the atomic radius. What is atomic radius or atomic radii? The atomic radius decreases from as the atomic number increases. Atomic radius is also increases from nitrogen to the bismuth. Atomic radius increases. There is a major increase in from nitrogen to phosphorus. Increasing is major, whereas from arsenic, antimony and bismuth, arsenic to bismuth, it is minor increase or less increase. It is a more increase. Nitrogen to phosphorus atomic radius is more increases, whereas arsenic to bismuth, it is a less increase in the atomic radius, because whereas we will go to the electronic configuration that will decide by the electronic configuration. What is means in arsenic to bismuth, the d and f orbitals are completely filled. Due to the completely filling of d and f orbitals, the atomic radius slightly decreases. That is a slight decrease in the atomic radius of arsenic to the bismuth. That is the main reason. And next one is the ionization potential. So 15th group elements have the highest ionization potential, higher ionization potential due to the configuration, that is NS2 NP3. NS2 means it is s orbital is completely filled, whereas p orbital it is half filled. So due to higher stability, the ionization potential of 15th group elements will be greater. In 15th group, that is from nitrogen to the bismuth, ionization potential gradually decreases due to the atomic radius increase. As the atomic radius increases, ionization potential gradually decreases. From nitrogen to bismuth, atomic number increases, atomic radius increases, so ionization potential value will also decreases. And next one is the electronegativity. Electronegativity decreases from nitrogen to bismuth due to the atomic radius increases. As atomic radius increases, electronegativity decreases. So highest electronegativity containing element is nitrogen. Its electronegativity value will be 3.0. And next one is atomicity. Atomicity means number of atoms present in a molecule. Is called as the atomicity. So in nitrogen it is diatomic. Nitrogen is a diatomic. That means in nitrogen gas there are two atoms are combined. So it exists as a gas. And next phosphorus, it is tetraatomic. That is P4. So it exists as solid. Whereas arsenic, antimony, and then arsenic and antimony, these are also tetraatomic. So they are also solids. Whereas bismuth, it is a pure metal. Due to its metallic nature, it is a solid. It is also solid. So these are the main physical existences of the 14th group elements, 15th group elements and their atomicity. Nitrogen is diatomic, phosphorus is tetraatomic, whereas arsenic, antimony, bismuth are also tetraatomic. Bismuth is a monoatomic metal. So that is about the 15th group elements physical properties.